Hello and welcome to Joanne's Healing Within. I am Joanne Angel Barry Colon, your certified personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, a mother, a wife, and I'm here to help you uncover your best self. I'd like to take a moment to remind you to share and comment today, because the first 3 people who comment today are going to receive a free gift from me. So you have to share, comment, and like. So start typing. I'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to my sponsors that make this week's show possible. There are several of them. We have Sherry Simpson, who is our intuitive business guide. She helps women transform their businesses so they can be the best version of who they are so they can help their clients. Then we have Relax with Raquel, Key Mind Chi Therapy, applying massage and essential oils for overall wellness. Then we have Pia Hughes, our happy herbalist. She's helping women to transform their mind, body, and spirit holistically. Our final sponsor is Keisha Christian, owner of the Dropping Gems Holistic Lifestyle Coach and an award-winning author of the Dropping Gems book series. You can learn more about her services at www.keishachristian.com. And I also want to give a big shout out to Bobby that makes the show happen, make it possible. And with that being said, just want to dive into today's energy. This is our first day of winter. As last night we had our winter solstice, and we just changed over our astrological sign from our good old fiery Sagittarius into our earth sign Capricorn. So many of us are going to start to feel a little more grounded and a little more focused. And that means a little more productive, which is really positive, uplifting energy. And the energy that we had yesterday was a 3-3-3 energy. So the gateways were open for you to really dive into your passions and purpose. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you today, a day late, is because the energy is still there. And I want to help you to step into that energy and utilize that energy for your most powerful advantage. So whatever it is that you're feeling right now energetically, if there's a passion or a purpose that you're really trying to connect to, this is your time. Know that your loved ones, angels, higher power, and higher self are there literally to hold your hand and guide you to where you have to go. With today's energy, when we think about that 12/22, which is what it is, the 22nd of December, it's a master number. So a master number is any number that means our higher self, higher calling, and it's powered by choose. So it is about the partnership that we have with ourselves. I always like to say that's the most important partnership, the partnership we have with who we are. Because if we are not comfortable with who we are, we're not going to attract the relationships and partnerships that we want to attract. We will very well continue to attract people in our lives are going to mirror what needs healing. So be open and welcome to that, and welcome all those people who do come in. Now with that master number being about partnerships, it's also a 4 energy. So the 4 is the foundation, and what you are building today, this very moment, what you are going to build today, how are you going to step into that space of stability and balance as well. And just for one more special number for today, when we look at that 12/22, we have 3 2s in that. And that itself is an angel number. And that's a message to let you know to keep your faith. Keep your faith, trust the process, trust that wherever you are in your life right now, whatever chaos or darkness or troubles you're having, challenges you're experiencing, trust that you are on the right path. And that path is going to lead you to where you need to go. Because everything that we experience in our life is only leading us to where we have to go. Sometimes we end up choosing a path that might be a little bumpy, but those bumps are there for a purpose, to helping us slow down a little bit. So once we do get to where we have to go, we appreciate it more so. With that being said, let's shuffle up the cards and see what our energy is for today. What do we need to hear? What chakra do you need to focus on? What number has a hidden message for you? And what is the affirmation for today? I'd like to invite you to just sit quietly, place your feet flat on the floor if you can. And if you are driving, please do not do any of this. Continue driving and come back to it later. So just close your eyes for a moment. Just take a nice deep breath. Get centered with whom you are. Connect with your mind, your body, and your spirit. After all, it is all one. And let's see what our cards have to offer us for today. What do we all need to hear collectively so we can move into our show and have some fun? Our card for today. Powerful. That's a beautiful card to go with for our energy for today. Powerful. After just hearing that 22 energy is a master number, we also have 44, which is another master number. Any number that repeats itself back to back is classified as a master number. And again, just to reinform, a master number is just something that's coming from your higher self. So the message is a higher calling for you. These fours, again, is the foundation. Ironically enough, the energy we're going to be going into in less than a week and a half. All about the foundation, all about what you are building, all about becoming more sensitive and more in touch with your intuition. That's that 4 energy. Setting your boundaries, setting your foundation. You want to have a foundation, because if we're just all over the place, we're not focused. So you want to have a foundation. The double 4 is the 8 energy. Abundance. We're all entitled to abundance. So allow yourself to receive the abundance that is surrounded by you. Stop allowing yourself to block the abundance, because we all are entitled to it. And the chakra we all need to focus in on today is the solar plex. Solar plex connects you right into your gut. Our gut intuition, which is what I said earlier about really stepping into our intuition, the energy we're going to be moving into for the entire year of 2020. Being more intuitive and trusting the process, trusting your faith. When we think about the solar plex being blocked, you might be carrying a lot of worry. You might be insecure about something. You might be afraid of something. You might be doubting something. Well, when we're in that space, it means we're not trusting the process. It means we're not trusting faith. So I'm encouraging and inviting you to let go of the worry, let go of the fears, let go of the doubt, and step into a space of knowing that everything is exactly the way it needs to be, and that everything is going to open, and that you're going to be exactly where you want to be in a very short period of time, which means you must be willing to let go of your resistance. When we have resistance, that resistance blocks things from coming in. So it's really time to start trusting your intuition, start stepping into the space of faith. And what I'm hearing right now intuitively is to really use prayer and meditation. The meditation is all about listening after you've sat quietly and had a conversation. So listening. Sit quietly in prayer, ask the questions, and then listen. And once you get the answers, then act on them. But trust the process. So that's our card for today. Should this resonate with you and you are interested in receiving your own reading, feel free to email healingwithin76@gmail.com and indicate that you would like a reading. This is actually the last week and a half that I will be offering 30-minute readings. All my readings going forward as of 2020 will be 60 minutes or longer. So if you are looking to get a sneak peek of how I do readings and like to take advantage of that 30-minute reading, please feel free to email again, healingwithin76@gmail.com. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'm going to be introducing you to my guests. We'll be right back.
Greetings, my name is Keisha Christian, and I am the founder and lead instructor of Dropping Gems Academy. As an educator for nearly 2 decades, it is my mission to empower and educate others on living a holistic lifestyle. In addition to that, I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, so it's important to me to demonstrate to others how they can make small and simple changes to have a better quality of life. Be sure to visit www.droppinggemsacademy to claim your free gift and to check out the first introduction course to the Holistic Remedies class. I look forward to seeing you in class, and be sure to claim your free gift. Peace and blessings to you.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share and comment. Comments are important today because the first 3 who do are going to receive a free gift from me. As we were in commercial break and I was putting the cards back together, 2 cards popped out. So I just want to share because someone in the audience needs to hear this. One of the cards was marriage. I have magic on my mind. Was marriage. So somebody in the audience may very well need to hear the card marriage today. And again, we have another master number, which is the double 8, which is abundance, and it comes out into a 16, which is a 7. So it's really about sitting and evaluating on your life with that partner you've been, that you're going to be getting married to, and also the crown chakra, which is all about your higher self. And the other card, financial abundance, which is what we were just talking about. Abundance, abundance, abundance. This is a third eye card, so it's really about creating that abundance into your life, how you can see, if you can see it, you can have it. And the numbers 1 and 7. So it is all about you, and that 7 is a reflection, reflecting back, and that 8 energy again, following through the abundance. So double 8s, so a lot of financial abundance coming into this year as we move into 2020. Now, let me introduce you to my guest. Welcome, Susan.
Hello.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, yes, yes. So, you are a brand new author
Yes.
and a self-publisher.
Yes.
Yes. So, how does that feel?
Great.
Great, great.
Great.
And your title to your book is Visions.
Right.
Okay. What inspired you to call the book Visions?
Well, because it's a period of time from when I was 16 to 33, so my sight of things, my thoughts on things were evolving.
Nice.
So it's different visions of how I interpreted things at different times over my life.
Nice, nice.
So
And in reference to, now the book is all about poetry, correct?
the book is all about life, and it's through poetry, yes.
Okay.
So they're all
yeah.
poems.
So they're all
Yes.
poems, yes. So what inspired you to want to write poems?
I've been writing poems since I can't remember how little I was.
Mm-hmm.
I always had paper going and pencil and writing stuff, and whatever I was going through got put down on paper.
Oh, nice.
So it was a way for me to express myself, and then I'd go read them to Mom.
Okay.
And Mom would ooh and ah, and sometimes
As a mom
she'd get her own
should,
poem.
yes. As a
Yeah.
mom should, always ooh and ah, you
Yeah.
know. Yes, definitely applaud their child, yes.
Right.
And how many poems do you have in your book?
This book, that's a good question. So
Oh, you've never actually counted to see how many
I
you've
think
provided?
there's 66 pages, so it's 66 poems. Yeah, 66 poems, although I have thousands of poems.
But it's 66 poems.
Yeah.
See, another master number.
Yeah,
Yes,
66.
yes,
Healing.
yes. Healing, yes, which is what your book is all about. Healing,
Exactly.
helping one to heal.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Beautiful. And talking about healing, how did writing the poems and deciding to make it a book, how did that help you heal through your journey?
Well, each poem was like a release of whatever I was feeling. Some of the poems are about patients that I took care of, and some of the patients are now deceased. So some of the patients were going through the dying process.
Okay.
And even though they say nurses, because I'm a nurse, nurses and doctors should detach from patients, there's special people, certain of the patients,
Yes,
and you
yes.
do have feelings for them. So this way I could put it on paper and release whatever it was I was thinking and feeling about that person.
Exactly. And through some of the work that you and I have done privately, besides the fact that you're a nurse, you're also intuitive.
Right.
And from what I pick up, you're also an empath. And
Right.
someone who's an empath picks up the energy of other people.
Exactly.
So if you are a nurse, you're going to be picking up the energy of your patients.
Yeah.
So, it is really challenging to leave all that there and not bring it home.
Yeah, you don't just walk away and it falls off of you.
Exactly.
It's still on your mind, it's still in your soul, you still have feelings about it.
Exactly. So it's a great, I would say, gateway to turn around and apply whatever it is you're thinking about that patient and write it and
Right.
utilizing into your poem,
Right.
into your book for that matter.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. Ian, how has publishing this book transformed you?
Well, I learned a lot about, how could I say, how a book is supposed to look and how it feels to edit and go through and look at your own work to make sure that it makes sense and that it looks right on the page and that you can get it out to Amazon and places like Barnes and Noble that you want to. It's been very interesting. I mean,
but how has it transformed you? Like when I speak about how has it transformed you, like on an internal level, emotionally speaking, how has publishing your first book transformed you on an emotional level?
well, first of all, it's gotten all my feelings out there to all different people, and I'm getting feedback from people who really like the book, including my cousin who's a writer. So that was interesting. But second of all, it made me more patient. It helped me become calmer about waiting for something. Because I didn't realize the steps it takes to slowly process your own work.
Yes.
I thought, I have it on paper, somebody types it up, and we just edit it and throw it into a book.
Yes.
It's very,
There's so much more.
complex.
There's so much more. For any of the viewers out there who's looking to write a book, there's a process involved.
Yeah,
it's
there's a
not,
process.
It's definitely
It's
not
not-
about just taking what you have on paper
Right.
and putting it together and just handing it over.
There's a lot of typing, there's a lot of retyping, there's a lot of rereading, and then, retyping again. And, but finishing the process is a big deal.
Yes.
It makes you feel great. It's
Yes.
intense.
Yes,
you
it
know?
is. Yes. Now, in reference to the book, and I think we have a photo of the book as well.
Right.
Let the viewers just see the cover of that, because the cover is not just your everyday cover.
That's my painting.
Thank you. Tell the viewers about that. And she's not only a writer, but she also is an artist.
Right.
So talk to us a little bit about the artwork
Well,
that
so-
you chose to put on the front cover of this amazing book.
The front cover is a painting that's in my living room that I did in watercolor. And it's called Alone on the Beach because there's that person here who's walking alone on the beach. And this is one of two paintings that I did after visiting Aruba.
Nice.
Yeah, I had trips to Aruba and I started painting landscapes, and I thought visions and a picture of somebody walking a beach sort of goes together,
Yes, definitely.
and
definitely.
that it was a nice idea. So I don't know what'll go on my next book, Visions 2, but there's more paintings.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. So choosing your front cover was not just you woke up and said, okay, that's what I'm going to put on the book. It was very specific to what you wanted on the front cover.
I have a lot of paintings of birds. I love birds. And I said, visions, birds, no.
Yeah, it doesn't really go so well, right?
Visions, Venice, no, because I have a picture of the boat, the gondolas in Venice. But this particular painting kind of reached out to me. And thank God I had photos of the painting before it was framed, because you can't snap a photo when something's under glass.
Yes, that's very true. You get glare.
So I had this painting and I was flipping through all the paintings, and this one just stuck out in my mind as being the appropriate painting for this book. It just
Perfect.
matched with the name.
Perfect. Yes, and it's a beautiful, beautiful art image.
Thank you.
And a beautiful cover.
Thank you.
And again, just to show it again so the viewers can see how beautiful that really is.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, just so very good. Now, we're going to be taking a quick commercial break, but before we do, I'd like you to share to the viewers and the audience how they can reach you for one, and also how they can get your book for two.
Okay, so to get my book, they can go on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com, and they can reach me for a signed copy of the book, which I would send a PayPal link to them. at sue.menchel@gmail.com.
Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have more about Susan's book, and she's going to read one of her poems to us, and we're going to chat more. We'll be right back.
Hi there, my name is Sherry Simpson. As an intuitive business guide, I help female service-based business owners to grow their business using their intuition, helping you to release the blocks and limits preventing your growth and allowing you to get the aligned action steps to take to grow your business. You can reach me at sherry@sherrysimpson.com, SHERRI @sherrysimpson, SIMPSON.com. I look forward to helping you grow your business soon. Namaste.
Hello, Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the owner of Holistic Fitness located in Auburndale, Queens, certified personal trainer with 30 plus years experience. I have created body and soul transformation to help with releasing weight, decrease anxiety, decrease stress, decrease physical pain, improve sleep, and help gain confidence and more. To receive a free consultation, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. I look forward to working with you.
Too sad.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share, but most importantly, you have to comment today. I'd like you to comment on, the numbers, the chakras, the book, whatever it is, but comment, because the first 3 people who do are going to receive a free gift from me, and I will be messaging you later to let you know what that free gift is. So, Susan, we're talking about Susan's book, Visions, this beautiful, awesome book that she's written poems about, and there's 66 poems in this beautiful book. So she's going to share with us one of the poems that she's written. So go ahead, share the poem.
This is a popular poem that I've read before to other people that they liked. So it's called Under the Bridge, and it's because I used to sit under the bridge by Malba, the Whitestone Bridge, and reflect on whatever was in my mind. Under the bridge, lights yellow and green, mixed with the waves, moving, flickering. Under the bridge, I sat pondering how strange the old tires, broken bottles, the algae rocks, the cars and trucks above, and the water all meet. No black and white here, all substances blend together here. No way for me to concentrate on one form without taking in the others. Under the bridge, a resolution of sorts overcomes me. I feel no need to hurry. I feel no need to connect. I am another substance, blending yet separate, separate yet certainly not alone.
That's a beautiful poem.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful poem. So now, you've said you read it before to others. Mm-hmm. So reading it today, did you have a different feel to reading it today than you've done in the past, or does it feel the same way to you?
No, it's like, it's more fluid now, because I've read it to other people so many times, and it's a poem I have in a frame at home, because I love bridges, and I love sitting under them writing. It's something about the water and bridging one place to another that feels right.
Nice, nice, nice. So, in reference to your book, now, are you working on another book?
Right now I'm working on a children's book.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It's about a starfish who has a little bit of a disability, and it's about accepting the differences in all of us, and I'm right now in the process, I've written the book, but I'm in the process of developing the, I'm not going to call them cartoons, but the images to go with the book, the pictures. And I'm drawing them, and they may come out in pencil because I'm loving my pencil drawings. When I try to get fancy and go into watercolor, it's sort of blurring it. It's not what I want.
Okay.
So I may do my own thing because I have a couple of artist friends, and they're telling me, one person, everybody's telling me something different. But the last reading I got from somebody who was an illustrator was to go with my pencil drawings.
Okay, great.
So
Great. And what's inspiring you to want to write a children's book?
I think, just like you said, because I'm empathic, because I'm sensitive, and I'm a little bit different than the average nurse, I feel like there's a need to go, even for adults to read the book, to understand different. It's okay to be different.
Okay,
It's
yes.
okay to stand out a little bit.
Definitely. I would think it's actually really nice to stand out,
Exactly.
as opposed to blending in with the crowd,
Right.
like allowing yourself to be known, to shine, to be recognized.
Right.
And that's a powerful thing.
Exactly.
Powerful
Yeah,
thing.
powerful.
Powerful, powerful thing. Now, in regards to writing and the whole process of your whole healing journey that you've been on, did you ever think in a million years you'd write a book?
I sort of did and didn't. I had the book assembled, but I wasn't giving it out to other people to read, to see. It was
yeah.
sort of my private collection.
Uh-huh.
So, the fact that I got it out there, which you encouraged me to go ahead and publish this, and a bunch of other people were like, yeah,
Definitely.
have a book that's
Definitely.
out there.
Definitely.
So, I feel kind of, I thought I'd feel exposed, but actually I feel freed. I feel freed up that other people are reading my work and having their reactions. My cousin-in-law, my cousin who's a writer, his wife is an actress, and she sort of acted out a couple of my poems and sent me them by message.
Oh, nice. That's really nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So interesting things have happened since I published it. It's been really good.
And what other interesting things have happened for you?
People from all walks of life. My contractor bought a copy of my book. People I didn't expect would be interested. Friends have come back into my life who saw it on Facebook, and now I'm invited to a big Christmas party.
Oh, nice. So
Christmas
it opened
Day.
up your social life, so to
Yeah,
speak. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. And I remember, I forget exactly when, but we had a book signing for you.
That was fun.
How was that for you?
That was really nice. That was great. Someone from yoga, from my yoga class, showed up, and whereas I didn't expect that, another friend of mine who has a disability, she has CP, she drove her car over and she showed up from Great Neck, and I hadn't seen her in a long time. And the people who invited me to the Christmas party, both the couple showed up. And posed for us for pictures.
Yes.
And someone who had a signed version, he showed up just for moral support. So it was nice to get a group of people who are from all over the place. All these different people showed up.
And how did having the book signing event, having your own book, how has that enhanced who you are?
I feel more confident. I feel more adept, to write the next book, the kids' book. I'm not as afraid to put it out there. I got a good editor in Philadelphia, and I feel happy. I feel, it enhanced my life.
Do you feel as though it actually gave you a voice?
Yes.
That by writing the book and sharing what you're sharing, you're speaking more?
Yes.
And having different conversations with people about who you are and your book, because again, a lot of the poems, as you mentioned, this goes back to when you were 16.
16.
That's many years
Many
of a
years
lot
ago.
of things that have taken place in your life.
Yeah.
So being able to put that out there and be vulnerable enough to share that
Right.
with people, which is powerful.
Yeah, very powerful.
Yes. So here's the big question I usually ask all my guests.
Okay.
Big question. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now with your writing and your healing journey?
Well,
Let's go with the writing first. Let's go
yeah.
there, and then we'll do the healing journey.
Well, with the writing, I see my kids' book getting out there, and possibly, even though I've had some negative comments on my drawing that they're not perfect enough, they're for children.
Yes.
They don't need to be perfect. I see my kids' book being
Now
popular.
you have drawings in that one too, right?
Yeah, those are Aphrodite.
Could you pass that over a second?
Aphrodite, friends of ours did them.
Yes, yes.
And they're sort of kid-like too.
Yes. Not that the viewers are going to be able to really see, but I should have actually had this. But the images on this, if you could see it, is
Like a
just
little
so
girl.
beautiful. They are so darn cute.
They're cute.
They are. They're very cute. And not to come away from the 5-year question, but I also think by having the images in here like the way they are,
Right.
it makes the book a little lighter. Because as you've
Right.
said, there's some poems in
Some
here that are a little
heavy.
heavy. So it's nice to have it to be a little lighter. So yeah, I think that's awesome. So
Yeah,
yes.
and I may be talking to Aphrodite again.
Okay,
know.
yes. Aphrodite is our graphic designer.
Graphic designer.
Awesome, awesome, yes. So going back to your 5-year, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now regarding writing?
So I see myself opening up these, I have photo boxes with all my poetry books from all the years. And I see myself putting together another book, either Visions 2 or some other title.
Awesome.
And, typing it up on my computer, sending it off to the editor. And it sounds easy, it's not.
No,
It's
there's
not.
there's nothing easy about putting together a
But
book.
I think it'll feel good. I have a book. Yeah, I have one book that's all about women's empowerment. I was going through a struggle with an ex-boyfriend, and I have poems about women, and I need to open that spiral book up.
There you go. And
pull
pull
out
some of those, and
Yeah.
maybe just do a book about that in itself.
Exactly.
About empowering women.
Women.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. See, we have a new title. Yes. So now, where do you see yourself in reference to your 5 years from now about your healing journey? Where do you see
Well,
yourself from there?
I mean, I'm going to take the Reiki level 1 with you and probably level 2. So I see myself being able to do Reiki on myself and on other people, and being more open to my own angels and my own spirits and myself.
Awesome.
Just believing in myself a lot more.
Awesome, awesome. That's lovely. Please share with the viewers how they can, again, get a copy of your book and how they can reach you should they have any questions for you.
Okay, so they can reach me at smenchel@me.com, and I can sign a book for them and give them a PayPal link there. They can reach me at amazon.com or barnesandnobles.com under Susan Menchel Visions. And the books are available right now as we speak.
There you go. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. And as Susan has mentioned, she's going to be taking a Reiki Level 1 attunement course with me as of on January 11th. So anyone out there who is interested in really discovering yourself on a soul level and moving into your healing journey, I do have additional space for 2 other people who are interested in starting your healing journey and learning the history behind Reiki, and also learning the history behind chakra balance healing and crystals, because I sort of combine them all together. Should that be something you're interested in participating in and getting more information about, feel free to email me, healingwithin76@gmail.com. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, make sure you have your notebook and pen, because Susan's going to share some tips with you on how you can get started on writing your first book, or your third book, or whatever it might be, and maybe I'll add to it. We'll be right back.
Key Mindset Chi Therapy invites you to relax with Raquel for intuitive therapeutic massage, body work, and energy work. Chakra 1 therapy, essential oil classes, days off mini retreat, aura cleansing, individual and group meditation, and cacao ceremony. We welcome you. Relax with Raquel.
Hi there, my name is Sherry Simpson. As an intuitive business guide, I help female service-based business owners to grow their business using their intuition, helping you to release the blocks and limits preventing your growth and allowing you to get the aligned action steps to take to grow your business. You can reach me at sherry@sherrysimpson.com, SHERRI@sherrysimpson, SIMPSON.com. I look forward to helping you grow your business soon. Namaste.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. Remember, share and comment and like, but it's really important today for you to comment. The first 3 people are going to receive a free gift from me today, but you have to comment. And I also like you to have a notebook and pen or pencil available, because we're going to be giving out some tips today in regards to the process of writing a book, getting it started, how to even maneuver into it. And I truly believe, and there's many others who believe the same, every one of us have a book in us. There's something that you have to share with the world. Even if you think you don't have anything to share with the world, everyone has the book in them. And whether you believe you can write or not, which is what my thoughts were prior to writing my 3 books, you can. You can definitely put words together, make a sentence, and bring it all together and share what you have. So, hopefully you have your pen and paper. Let's get to putting some tips together. So Susan, give us a tip, one tip that the viewers can apply into their life immediately in helping them to put together a book.
Well, in my case, since I write poetry, I would say that the person writing doesn't need to rhyme, because a lot of my poems don't rhyme. So when you're getting an overwhelming feeling about something, either a place or people or situation, it's always good to journal and write stuff down. But if you have a lot of emotion into it, make it into something that you might want to share with other people. Open your book up. Just start writing your thoughts down, and you'd be amazed how interesting it can be. What can come out.
Definitely, definitely. You know, and that's a perfect tip. Now, I like to add to that, because as she was speaking, of course, my spirits are always chatting with me. They always show up at the weirdest times. But anyway, as she was speaking about that, she had mentioned journaling. And I truly believe journaling is a great way to start the process of possibly getting a book going. Just daily journaling about how you are feeling in your day. If you experience, whether it be depression, sadness, loneliness, whatever it might be, journal it down. Express yourself in that book. Journal down how your day went. What grateful things took place in your day? What are you grateful for? How's gratitude showing up in your day? Who are you appreciating? So the littlest things can become the biggest things. And if you do this every day for 30 days, you'll already have 30 pages. So you can do just a daily note for 30 days and then moving into each month, and before you know it, you'll have 365. For 2020, it will be 366 pages of content that you have journaled from your experiences that you've gone through, whether it's gratitude, appreciation, or just something you're feeling in your day. You know, what took place in your day and how that made you feel, and possibly how you shifted your energy so you can go from maybe not feeling so great to feeling wonderful. So that's another easy way to start your own book. And again, there's many graphic designers available. There are 2 self-publishing companies that I'm familiar with, which I'll share. Lulu.com is one. That's who I actually have my books published by. And then there's also Hay House publishing company as well. Both are very different in reference to how they apply the publication, but they're both worthwhile looking into once you get that book written. So hopefully that has helped you and gave you some inspiration to wanting to start your book. Yes?
One more thing that I wanted to say was that even though it sounds, like not a big deal, just writing down your gratitude and what you went through your day, it's amazing what other people can get out of your experience. So
Exactly.
you never should diminish
Exactly.
what you've written, because it took me from 1995 to now to finally get published. Never think that other people aren't interested. They
Exactly.
definitely can get, other people are interested and get a lot out of what you write.
Exactly. And I'm glad you had said that, because again, when writing, it's sharing your story, no matter what the story is, and you never know who you're going to inspire based on what you've written. And I know reading a lot of Susan's poems that has inspired me. She's got beautiful poems. And I know from the books that I've written, I've had many people say to me, wow, that's amazing, that I've never thought to do that or do this. So there's many reasons why you'd want to definitely share what it is you are thinking. Put it down on paper. And make it a daily practice. I believe that if you spend, whether you do 10 minutes of writing a day or an hour of writing a day, do a little bit of writing every single day. And as I said before, at the end of 30 days, you'll have already 30 pages. And that's a great amount of pages to get going. Now, we're going to go into the chakra balance, numerology, cosmic energy, forecast reading for Susan. And how this works is she's going to shuffle up the deck. She's going to get her energy on the cards, and when she's shuffling, she's going to be asking a question out loud to what she would like some guidance on for today's reading. Just slide yourself up front a little bit, or no, slide your stuff so you can put the cards down on the table. Once you're done shuffling, you're going to spread the cards out on the table.
How do you shuffle these?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Just
No, come here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Just an
They're so
easy
big.
way, because you just really want to get your energy on all the cards, so it's just fluffing it through.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And as you're doing it, you're just setting your intention, asking your question out loud to what you would like some guidance on. And then you're going to spread the cards out on the table. And then you're going to pull one card. And then I'm going to give you the insight. Now, I always like to say this as a sort of like a little reminder. Sometimes we're asking a question, but there's another question we really want the answer to. And my cards are really smart. So they might pick up the question that you're not asking. So if that is the case, that's okay. But I always am able to intuitively find something in that card based on the question that's being asked. So anytime you're ready to spread out those cards on the table, to do so.
So spread them like
Spread them,
sideways?
yep, either way.
Okay.
Whatever direction you want to take it.
And then take a card out?
Oh, you need to spread those cards out some more than that. Come on now. There's 44 cards in that deck.
I didn't know there was so many.
44 cards in that deck. Spread them out.
Okay.
There we go. Now, energetically, with your left hand, I want you to pull one card out.
Left hand.
Left hand, yes.
So I can't see this one. So I'm
You don't
gonna
have to
pull it.
see. I want you to feel energetically. All right. So I just want you to know how she gave it to me, the cards in reverse. Okay?
look at that.
In reverse. And a card when shows up in reverse is two things. It means the message is really, really important, for one. And two, there's a little bit of resistance. And it's interesting that this card is popping up. Just going to show you that it is in reverse. And the message here that's got a little resistance is patience. Patience. And ironically enough, Bobby backstage should be laughing because we just spoke about this a little earlier. Patience. Many of us, because this card was upside down, many of us have a really hard time with patience. We have resistance towards patience.
Totally.
Because we want everything to happen yesterday. Okay? And with that card I was reading earlier, which is all about trusting our intuition, patience plays a huge role. So what I'm hearing here for you, the patience is all about being patient about what it is you're looking to create into your experience. And because it is followed by that 4 energy, which is the energy we're going into as of 2020, it's really being patient about the foundation you are going to be building. Okay? This is not about, it's almost like when one would sit back as a gardener who wants to plant a tree or
Right.
plant flowers.
Right.
Okay? They turn around, they put the seeds in the ground, and the soil and the fertilizer and whatever not, and then they put the water.
Right.
And of course they let Mother Nature water it as well. And they just allow it to eventually grow into something.
Right.
They're not going to go out and check every minute of the day to see if it happened. They're not going to sit back and say, oh, well, I don't see anything, so it's not going to happen. They're very patient, and before they know it, over time, they eventually start to see something growing. Okay, and that's really the message here is, and again, not just for you, but for myself, and I'm sure even the viewers for that matter, it's really about whatever it is you're looking to create. Once you set that intention out there of wanting to create it, know that as soon as you've asked about it, and this is actually a law of attraction guideline from Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Secret, and probably Ask and It's Given. Every book says this. There's 3 processes. It's called ask, believe that you deserve what it is you're looking to create, and then be open to receiving it. But requires patience. The minute we set the intention out there to creating something, and 5 minutes later we don't see it gravitating, and we go into that space of, oh, it's not going to happen for me, I don't deserve it, and it's only 5 minutes later, you're not in patience. And you're pushing it back from coming in. And that's the resistance. The resistance blocks us from having what it is we truly desire. Now, when we can step into that space of patience and really allow our third eye to play a role, because if you can see it, then you know it's already there for you. It's just waiting for you to be in the vibration to receiving it. So it's really about having patience, okay? And the chakra associated with this card is the heart center. And it's all about healing. Okay, so that patience is really going to teach you how to heal your heart from being in worry and not feeling as though you deserve to have what it is you're looking to have. Okay, so we want to let go of the not feeling worthy enough, not feeling like we deserve it, and just stepping out of worry and just really stepping into a space of patience. As we said, that 4 is all about the foundation that you are creating.
Yeah.
So it's a really powerful card. And I know earlier, before we started the show, you had wanted to ask a different question. But I do believe this affirmation is giving you the answer to that question.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a great reading, and I'm guessing it resonates with you.
Yes, it does a lot.
And it probably resonates a lot with the viewers as well, because I know it's resonating with me, because that seems to be my word for at least 2019. It was all about patience.
Right.
Now, just before we go to commercial, I want to ask 2 questions. The first question is, do you have a word for 2020?
A word for 2020.
That's going to be your word that you want to use for 2020. Have you ever thought about that? A word for 2020.
Sort of like rebirth.
Excellent. Great word. Great word. Mine is leveling up.
What's that?
Leveling up means that it's no longer about being small. It's about stepping up.
Okay.
It's about pushing forward.
Right.
It's about it's almost like having a no excuse policy.
Okay.
And that's what mine is.
Mine is rebirth because of like the book and different things that have changed my attitude and my feelings. So, and it may not be rebirth, it may be birth, it may be like...
Well, it actually is a rebirth, because you're being reborn. You're stepping into whom you are.
Right, in
on
a
a
new
personal
way.
level, yes. So you're like I've been saying all of 2019, you're really peeling that layer of yourself that no longer serves you.
Right.
So you can step into that patience and that's a rebirth. Something that you've never done before, you're being reborn. You know, so there's a transition, a transformation, and evolving, an evolution that's going on.
Exactly.
That's helping you to be reborn.
Exactly.
So it's a powerful, powerful word.
What's your second question?
The second question is, I want you to share with the viewers again how they can reach you and get that awesome book.
Okay, so if they want my book Visions, they can go to Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com and order Visions from Susan Menchel, or they can email me at sue.menchel@gmail.com or smenchel@me.com, and I'll send a PayPal link for them to order a signed copy of my book.
Awesome. With that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'm going to give you the conclusion of today's show. We'll be right back.
Keisha Christian, and I am the founder and lead instructor of Dropping Gems Academy. As an educator for nearly 2 decades, it is my mission to empower and educate others on living a holistic lifestyle. In addition to that, I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, so it's important to me to demonstrate to others how they can make small and simple changes to have a better quality of life. Be sure to visit www.droppinggemsacademy to claim your free gift and to check out the first introduction course to the Holistic Remedies class. I look forward to seeing you in class, and be sure to claim your free gift. Peace and blessings to you.
Hello and welcome to Joanne's Healing Within. Welcome back. And those of you who are just joining, share and comment and like. But important, make sure you comment, because I am giving 3 people that comment today a free 30-minute Reiki Chakra Balance treatment. These treatments can be done on site or via Facebook video messenger. With that being said, I'd like to wish everyone who's celebrating Hanukkah a happy Hanukkah, and those celebrating Kwanzaa and also Christmas, just everyone enjoy the holidays. Be kind, be patient, and just step into the space of knowing that we are in some amazing energy that we are coming through. As mentioned earlier, yesterday we had the winter solstice. We had this amazing 3/3 energy. This week coming, we have our new moon and also a solar eclipse. So there's a lot of wacky energy going on, and you may very well be experiencing some energy shifting within your chakras. If so, just remember to stay grounded, enjoy the holidays, be joyful, be blitz, and just enjoy your family as best as you can. With that being said, have yourself an awesome, awesome night, day, wherever you are. Till next time, see you next week. Have a great day.